right, good morning everyone, and welcome back for another Washington Little Caps hockey game this morning from Leesburg, Virginia, where the 2013 Washington Little Caps team will be beginning the second of two games this weekend against the New Jersey Avalanche, visiting us here this weekend from northern New Jersey. If you missed yesterday's game in the afternoon, the Caps came away with a thrilling overtime victory. 4-3 the final score in that one. And now the Caps get ready to start the second of two AYHL games this weekend. Caps will be wearing red in this game, starting off on your left. And the Avalanche will be wearing white and starting off on your right. Kicking things off here for the Caps on the opening face-off, it's Kai, Grayson, and Peter, along with Ellis and Liam, getting the start in net this morning. Jackson Ickes, and we are underway right off the face-off. It's carried quickly into the Caps end, but sent down the ice. Retreating here are the Avalanche, and pressing hard behind the net there is Kai. But the Avs pick it up and look to break out here. Keeping it in on the wall, there's Liam. And now it's Kai who will work on it on the wall. Liam now picks it up and sends it behind the net for Ellis. Now it comes to Grayson, who sends it back around. And in the corner now, the battle for it. Liam picks it up and sends it up for Grayson, but it's kept in at the line by the Avalanche. And now we have a whistle. I guess that was an offside call. It came a little bit late, but we'll have a neutral zone face-off here. It's Jace, Xander, and Harrison that come out now, along with Kaylee and Declan. Puck comes back off the face-off for the Avalanche, who carry it into the zone, and from distance send a high one on Jackson. First shot of the game there is stopped by the Caps goaltender. Behind the net now, it's Jace who carries it into the corner, and they will battle for the puck there. It's Declan that comes out with it. Declan now sends it back around for Harrison. He'll have a look here as he carries it up the wall, and it's broken up there, and now it's Jace who sends it back for Declan. Declan now sends it up to Xander, and the Caps get it over the line in neutral ice now. It's carried in now by Jace, who looks to work his way towards the net. He's wrestled down there. No call. Now it comes back to Kaylee, who sends a shot towards the net, and it is stopped there by the Avs goaltender. So now it's Kareem, James, and Jax, along with Ellis and Duran. Off the face-off, it's one back by Kareem towards Ellis. Ellis looks to work her way into the slot and is steered to the corner now. And now there they battle for it. It's back to Ellis now. Ellis looks to bring it forward, but it is taken away here by the Avs. Caps race back to collect this puck, and it's Jax who gets back, and now he sends it across to Duran. And now it's back to Jax, and it's carried forward here by James. James sends it back to Jax, back to James. James now carries it in. He has a couple players with him, but it's broken up there in the slot, and now it comes back the other way as the Avs look to bring it in. And they drop here. Good break up there from Duran. And it's sent now towards Jackson, and he'll just cover it up. Yesterday's game was pretty even all the way through. The Caps had a 2-goal lead at one point, but the Avs ended up tying it up in regulation, and it was decided by Liam Moriarty's overtime winner. Shots were fairly close, though. It was 23-22 for the Caps. Now carrying it in here is Walker, who gets it over to Grayson. It just gets past him, and he'll send it in deep. Around the corner now, Walker gives chase. And picking it up here is Kai. Kai navigates the puck back to Theo, and Theo sends it in, but it's sent out now. And good work there by Liam to shut down the Avs advance. Now racing back are the Caps, and it's Walker along with Theo. And look to get this puck out from behind the net. Now it's on Liam's stick, and he gets it up the ice over the blue line. It's in neutral ice here where the Avs look to reset, and icing will be the call here. So we'll have a face-off in the offensive zone. It's Jace, Xander, and Peter along with Declan and Kaylee on this draw. Comes to the corner where the Avs play it behind the net. Now it's sent up here. And the Avs look to carry through neutral ice. Good break up there by Kaylee. But the Avs now look to get it to the front. It comes in on Jackson, and he covers it up there. So defensive zone face-off here. Caps get a quick change in. It's James, Jackson, Kareem, and come out for this one. Off the face-off, it comes back to the point where the Avs send one into the corner. Ellis will pick it up here and send it over to Duran. From there, it comes to the wall, now back behind the net. Ellis working on it there, and it's Duran who picks it up and tries to get it to Jax on the half wall. Now it'll be picked up by Ellis, who'll send it forward for Kareem. And Kareem gets it forward for James. They look to get this puck moved around. Jax has it now, coming in to help out. He drops it back for James. They continue to battle for it here in the corner. And it's sent around where the Avs will carry it out. Coming back for this puck now is Kareem, who's got a little bit of space. He's got James with him. And James pushes it forward for Kareem, who carries it into the zone. And Kareem works his way in, taken down in the process. Gets the shot off, but it goes over the crossbar. Now it's kept in by Ellis there. And it'll be sent into the Caps end where Jace will pick it up and send it around for Liam. Liam now tries to get it up the wall, but it's held in the corner by the Avs. All the way down the ice now. We'll have no icing here as that was sent out by the Avs. Racing in is Xander on the forecheck, and Xander tries to jam one in short side. Now getting it towards the front and through the crease is Xander again. It comes all the way through. And it's kept in now by Jace. And Peter working now on the wall, but it's sent out by the Avs. Now it's Theo who carries this puck forward. Theo working it all the way into the zone, drops it into the front. Oh, but it's taken away there by the Avs. Good chance there for the Caps, but now they got to hustle back. And nice work by Theo there to get all the way back and break that play up. Caps making a change here as the Avs reset in their end. And they work their way into the Caps zone. Now behind the net, the puck comes towards the front, and it's stopped by Jackson there. Now it's Kai who navigates it out in front of the net and carries it forward. He gives for Grayson. Grayson now back to Kai. Kai looking to bring it all the way into the zone. He does, and he has it now below the goal line. It's picked up by the Avs here. And the Caps are skating with too many men. Not sure how that happened, but the Caps have too many players on the ice, so they'll have to send one of those players to the box. So first penalty of the game comes at 8:16 to go. A bench minor there for too many men on the ice. The Caps shorthanded now. It's Peter and Harrison that'll start off this kill along with Ellis and Duran. And Peter picks this up. It's stuck on the wall, and it comes out now to Duran, who carries it forward and gets it to Peter. Peter racing with this puck, trying to get around the defender. He stops and turns, and now it's taken away by the Avs. And coming back for it there is Peter. Good work. Now it's the Avs who have it in the zone, and it's taken away here by Duran. And the Caps have a 3-on-1 developing here. Harrison carries it over the line. He's got Peter with him, but it's broken up there by the D. Now another chance here as Peter has it down low. Looks to find Harrison, and Peter tries to jam one in. And a good shorthanded chance there for the Caps. About 45 seconds left in the penalty to the Caps, and now it is Jace and Xander along with Theo and Liam on the kill here. We have a whistle for a false start on the face-off. We'll do that again. Now it comes back to Liam off the face-off, and he sends one that's deflected into the corner, picked up now by the Avs, who look to carry out, and they carry it through center ice and send it in deep, but they are offside. So we will have a neutral zone face-off here. 27 seconds left in the penalty kill for the Caps. Jace lines up to take this face-off, and he gets it back over the blue line, and the Avs will have to tag up here. They do, and it's offside again. So about 18 seconds left in this penalty kill. And now it is James and Jax who come out along with Theo and Liam. And Jax gets this over to Liam. Now it comes back for Theo, and Theo sends it out. And we pick back up now by the Avs, and they send it in, but Theo quickly sends it right back out. Penalty about to expire here. And now it's picked up by Jax. Nope, taken away by the Avs. Penalty is over here, and now it is sent down the ice. Now Theo will pick it up. Kareem rejoining his line mates here as that penalty has expired. In the corner now, in battle for it. It's picked up by Kareem behind the net, and he begins to skate up the ice. Trying to get past the defender there is Kareem, and he carries it into the corner down low. And he's taken away by the Avs here, who look to work it out the other side. Picked up now by Jax, and he sends it down the ice, but it's back on an Avs stick. And they send it down to Kaylee. Kaylee off the wall gets it to James, and it's broken up there. Now it's the Avs who pick it up, and they look to drop it. Now it's Kareem who has it, and he begins to skate forward through the zone. He's got James with him, but they've got a 2-on-3. And now Kareem looks to get to the slot, and he gets the shot off, but it's broken up in the slot. Now they come back the other way, and down the ice it comes. It's Declan who will get to it there in the corner. Nope. It's stuck on the wall, and now it's sent back to the point. And broken up there by James Harrison, and he continues to fight for it, but it's sent back in by the Avs. Now it's behind the net where Jackson will leave it for Declan. Declan picks it up off of the net, and now it is played over to Grayson. There in the corner. It comes back to the blue line. Now the Avs have it, and they look to send a shot on. It's stopped there by Jackson, and now it's carried up and taken away by Kai here. Now it's Kaylee who carries the puck forward, and she gets it into the zone as the Caps get a partial change off here. And Caps have to be careful here that they don't get caught in a change. The Avs bring it in and send it in on Jackson. He'll cover it up there. Oh, it leaves for Kaylee. Now Kaylee sends it up for Xander. And now it's Harrison who comes in to pick that up. Harrison carries it over the line and sends it in deep. Behind the net now, the Caps battle for it. It's Ellis that picks it off, but it comes over the line now to Duran. And Duran sends it up for Harrison. It was lost an edge. He might have an issue with his skates there as he's taking a couple tumbles here. Now it is Duran who sends it around for Ellis. Ellis up to Xander. Xander has Jace with him, and that puck just bounced on Jace, but he gets it over to Walker. And Walker now carries the puck into the zone, deep below the goal line. They battle for it. 3 forwards below the goal line now for the Caps. Now Xander retreats a little bit and comes to the top of the crease. They battle for the puck down low. And now it is sent out, and chasing it back now are the Caps. One on hard here as Duran comes back for it. Nice stop and turn there. Duran is hauled down, but no call here. The refs letting them play for the most part this morning. Haven't made any penalty calls. A shot there from distance goes into the corner. And now it's sent forward for Jace. And puck is now carried through center ice by the Avs, and they send it in deep. Tight game so far. No real breakthroughs as we are most of the way through this period. Comes back now for Duran, who has it behind the net, and he sends it into the corner. Now he sends it across for Ellis, who gets it up for Peter, who sends it forward, but it just gets past Jax. And quickly back in now come the Avs. Puck comes over the blue line, and the Avs are forced to reset. So back on their end of their ice now. Jax pressing here, but it's the Avs who carry forward. Walking in now are the Avs who carry it, and it's Jackson who flashes the glove as the shot from the outside is grabbed there by the Caps goaltender. Defensive zone face-off here. Kareem Jackson James on this one, along with Liam and Theo. In the corner now, and below the goal line, it is Kareem and Theo doing battle there, trying to get this puck moving. Picked up, though, by the Avs now, and it's Liam who will work on that puck in the opposite corner. He gets it forward, but it is stopped at the blue line, and now it is offside. So now it's Kai, Xander, and Grayson along with Declan and Kaylee, and the puck now comes back for the Avs off that face-off. They send it in where Declan picks it up and sends to Kaylee. Kaylee now looks to get it forward, and picking it off at center ice there is Kai, but it's taken right back by the Avs. Now it comes back to Kaylee, who sends it forward for Kai. Kai now carries it into the zone. 3-on-1 developing for the Caps. Oh, and Xander looks to get it back to Kai, but it is sent back to Kaylee now, who shoots from the blue line, and it takes a deflection in the slot and bounces in towards net, where it's covered up. So now it is Kareem, Jace, and Jax, along with Ellis and Liam. So it's going to be Ellis and Duran here, as the refs didn't allow that late change. Off the face-off. It's still tied up in the dot. Where is it now? It comes back to the Avs. And now on the wall, it's kept in by Duran. Comes back to Kareem now, who's pulled down. He's going to get called here. And delayed penalty. And now the penalty will come as the Caps will get tagged for interference there, and Kareem will be sent to the box with about 16 seconds to go. So the Caps shorthanded here at the end of this period. You got Peter, Ellis, Harrison, and Duran. Now it's picked off by Peter here, who gets it over the blue line, forcing the Avs to retreat here, but they bring it in onside, and it's sent into the corner, where Duran will get there first, and that will be how the first period ends. So after one, the score is 0-0. The Avs will carry 1 minute and 14 seconds of power play time into the second period. Shots in that period, 6 for the home team and 4 for the visiting Avalanche. All right, so teams come out for the start of the second period here. They'll switch sides. Caps will be in red on your right, and the Avalanche will be on the left in white. Caps shorthanded here for another 1 minute and 14 seconds. It's Peter, Harrison, Liam, and Theo to take this face-off. And it's the Avs who carry it into the zone here. They have it in the corner and look to get it to the front. Good poke check there from Jackson. Now they send it into the corner down low, and it's redirected in the slot and sent to the wall here by Peter. Over the line it comes, and the Avs will have to tag up. They do quickly and regain the zone, but it's taken away there on the wall by Peter, who gets it forward for Harrison. And Harrison will get it over the line and send it in deep. 35 seconds left on the kill here. And the Avs look to quickly send it up the ice as the Caps make a change here. Another delayed penalty coming up here on the Caps. And now it's frozen behind the net. The Caps will get tagged for a hook. So that penalty comes at 14:06 to go. Theo sent to the box where Karim is already sitting. So the Caps will be down 2 men here for at least 21 seconds. It's Jace, Kaylee, and Declan who are out for this double penalty kill. They'll hope to quickly get possession here and get the puck out, but it's the Avs who send it out of the zone. And it goes all the way back down the ice, and the Avs will have to reset here. Now they send it in deep, and Declan will look to get to it there. He pins it up for the moment. Now Karim's penalty's expired, and the Avs have it. They try to get it to the front, and they jam one in as that puck came in front of the crease and was tapped in the back door by the Avs, who take a 1-0 lead on a power play goal with 13:34 to go in the second period. So now it's Kai, Jax, and Grayson who come out. And it's picked up by Jax here. He carries the puck into the zone and sends one in on net. It's stopped there by the goaltender, and the Caps will have an offensive zone faceoff. Kai takes this, and puck comes back here for the Avs. They carry it out of the zone now. It comes to Ellis, who chips it forward, but it stays in the zone. Below the goal line now. They try to get it to the front. Still on an Avs stick here, and the Caps have to get this puck out. It's broken up there by Jax, who gives chase now, and resetting here are the Avalanche. But it's broken up there in the neutral zone, at least for the moment. Now it's the Avs who carry it in over the line. They try to get it towards the front again. Now from distance, it's sent in towards Jackson, who gets a piece of it. It goes into the corner. To the blue line it comes. It's kept in by the Avs. And now they have it Avs with some good zone time here and lots of space to work. Sent in towards the front, and a good job there by Duran to clear out the front of the net. But it's still on an Avs stick here, and they send one across the front of the goal. Now it's Grayson who hacks it all the way down the ice. We'll have an icing call here. And the Caps will get a change in. So the lines are all blended up here as the penalties have thrown things off a little bit. Now we have Jace, James, and Walker, along with Theo and Liam. And now Liam gets it up the wall to Walker. And it's kept in the zone. Oh, and a good job there by Liam. And now Jackson makes a big save there, as the Avs were staring at a second goal, but Jackson stretches out to make sure that that rebound try does not go in. So Caps under some pressure here. It's Jace who picks it up, and it comes to Walker. Walker now gets it forward for Jace. Jace working his way into the zone. Walker has him. He sends a shot high over the crossbar. Now behind the net, it comes to Walker again. He drops it back for Jace. And now back to the Avs, who send it up the ice. Chasing it there is Kaylee. It's sent back up the wall by the Avs. And now carried forward by Walker, who sends it forward for James. James gets this puck up the wall, looks to get it back to Walker. Now it comes to Kaylee, who chips it forward. Oh! And the deflect try right in front for James doesn't go, as the Avs goaltender makes a timely save. It's the best chance for the Caps in a few minutes here. Now it'll be picked up by Kaylee, who sends it up for James. And on the wall, it's kept in by the Avs. Now Declan goes back to pick it up. And it's sent to Kaylee now, who sends it up the wall for Peter. Into the zone it comes. Xander chases it here. Now Peter has it. He sends it back for Duran. Duran sends it in, and now it comes to Ellis, who gets it to Kareem. Kareem behind the net. Looks to backhand it on. Where is it? It's loose. Rebound try goes wide. Now it's Duran who has it down low. And it comes behind the net where the Avs pick it up. Pressing there is Xander along with Peter. But the Avs will look to break this puck out. They control it now behind their net and get it to the wall. It's kept in there by Ellis. And now it's Peter who has it. And Peter looks to get it towards the front. Still on Peter's stick. Backhand try there for Peter. Ends up in the Avs goaltender's chest. So a couple good shots there for the Caps on that one. And now it is Kai, Grayson, Harrison, Liam, and Theo. Off the face-off, it's controlled here by the Avs. They send it up the ice, and now it's Theo that will chase it here. Good work by Theo getting back in the high slot now and sent towards the front of the net. A good poke there from Jackson, who's had to play a little defense as well as goaltender today. Now a shot that goes wide. Pressure here from the Avs. They control down low, but Liam comes in to break it up. Nice footwork from Liam there. And now it is carried forward by Harrison. Harrison on top of this puck looks to take it towards the front. And it's taken away by the Avs there. Coming in on the wall was Jax, but now it comes back and it's taken away here by Liam, who sends it forward for Jax. Jax chips it into the corner. And the Caps get a change here as James and Jace join Jax along with Kaylee and Declan. It's sent in here and picked up by the Avs. You carry it over the line. And now up high, a shot from distance goes wide. On the wall, it's Jace who will battle for it. He picks it up there and chips it forward over the line. Resetting, though, are the Avs here in neutral ice, and they send it in deep. Jackson plays it there for Declan, who will leave it for Kaylee. Kaylee moves it around now for Jax. Jax has it, and he gets it up for Jace. Jace to James. James carries it over the line. Stopping, turning there. Looking to get it in deep, and back to Jace. Jace sends it across the ice, but it just gets past Declan, and the Caps will have to reset here. Declan sends it over to Kaylee. Kaylee up the ice for Jace. Jace sends it forward, but it's taken away by the Avs, and now the Avs look to gain the zone. They drop a pass here, and now it comes down low. And here it's back on Jace's stick. Jace to Jax. Jax to James. James carries it forward over the line and sends it in on net. The Caps get a change in here. They look to try to catch the Caps in a change, but it's broken up here by Peter. Peter now over to Walker. Taken away, though, by the Avs. They carry it through neutral ice. Taken away now by Walker. And it comes over the blue line, and the Avs will reset. Picked up here by Kareem. It comes to the wall, and he'll have a look with it here. He sends it around for Walker. Still pinned up on the wall. Coming back for it again is Kareem. And he carries it here behind the net. And he'll start skating up the ice. Has it taken off him. Continuing to battle for it there. Now, it's Walker who has it. And the Avs bring it back into the zone. In the corner, it's Ellis who gets it over to Duran. It's kept in, though, by the Avs. Now it's poked forward by Kareem to Xander. Xander gets it to Peter. Peter carries it over the line. Oh, they try to get it to the front there, but it's broken up. Avs have played well on the defensive end. Haven't given the Caps too many opportunities here. Back to Xander now. And sweeping in here is Kai, but it comes back to Liam, who sends it up to Grayson. Grayson sends it forward for Kai, and Kai tries to dangle in. That's broken up. Now Grayson has it in the corner. And he tries to get to the front. He finds Xander there. And the backhand try. Where is it? It's underneath the pad of the goaltender. So we'll have an offensive zone face-off here. Oh, we have a penalty on the Avs for some rough stuff in front of the net. So the Caps will go to the power play here. The first power play opportunity for the Caps comes at 5:22 to go in the second period. And the Caps will look for a chance to tie this one up here as the Avs lead 1-0. So Kareem takes this face-off along with Jace and James, Liam, and Grayson. Now it comes back to Liam, but it comes over the blue line, and they will reset and look to make re-entry here. Grayson carries it in. And he leaves for Kareem, and Kareem leaves for no one. And it comes over the line here. Now back to Liam, who sends it over to James. James gains the zone. Good pressure here from the Avs on the penalty kill as the Caps have not been able to set up. Now it's Grayson who carries it in. And he sends it towards the front. Rebound try there. Where is it? It comes to the wall, and Liam will chase it there. And he keeps it in. Now it comes to James below the goal line. Puck is rolling around. They get it to the front. Oh, and Jace was there, but he couldn't quite get a handle of it. Now it's coming back the other way. And it's a 2-on-2 here. They get towards the front. The shot there is stopped by Jackson, who needs to make a big save on a shorthanded try there for the Avs. All right, so 31 seconds remain on the power play chance here for the Caps. Now it is Kai along with Walker, Peter, Jax, and Ellis. And it comes to Jax now, who gets it forward for Peter. Now it's Walker who has it. He carries it over the line, looking to drop it there. But it's taken away by the Avs here, who send it in deep. Retreating to pick it up now is Ellis. And Ellis sends it around the boards to Peter. Peter rubbed out on the boards there. And now the Avs send it back towards Ellis. Ellis sends it forward. And it's Kai who will pick it up. At center ice, it's the Avs who take it away. But Kaylee comes back to break this one up, and now Kaylee will look to get it up the wall. It's pinned up there. And now over the blue line, it's sent back in offside. So nothing doing for the Caps on the power play there. They generate a couple of looks, but no goal yet. And with 3:28 to go, the Avs lead 1-0 here in the second period. Sorry. Neutral zone face-off. It's Jace, Harrison, and Xander along with Kaylee and Declan. The Avs carry it in here, and from distance, send one that is deflected behind the net. Now all the way down the ice, the Avs send it, and the forecheck is on here as Xander and Harrison race in to try to hold this puck into the zone. Good work there by Kaylee. Follow that up. Now it's Jace who dangles in and tries to get to the slot. Jace leaves for Kaylee. Kaylee back to Jace. Jace tries to get it to the front there, and it comes to Xander now in the corner. And now it comes to Declan. Declan sends a shot on from distance, and it's stopped there by the goaltender. So now it's James, Jackson, Kaneem along with Liam and Theo for this offensive zone face-off. It's won here by the Caps. It comes back to Theo, who sends it over to Jax. And now it comes into the corner. Battling for it there is Kareem. Now Jax has it on his stick, and it comes back to Theo, who sends one off of a shin guard, but does well to keep it in. Now James has it, and he takes it towards the wall. And he sent him to the wall there. Now it's picked up by Jax and given to Kareem, who has it below the goal line. Delayed penalty coming up here as James was hammered into the wall. So Caps go back to the power play with 2:08 to go here in the second period. And the Avs have two in the box here, so that must have been a misconduct as well for the boarding call. Not really clear why we have a center ice face-off on that penalty. Why are we at center ice? Sent into the zone here off the face-off, and it's picked up by Jace. And Jace looks to dangle in and find James. Where is it? It's loose in front, jabbing at it there, but it is covered up by the goaltender. And so we'll have an offensive zone face-off now. Kareem gets it back to Jace, who gets it over to Liam. Liam sends it over to James. James over to Jace in the slot. Oh! And now the rebound try is stopped by the goaltender off the wall. It's kept in by Liam for the moment, but now the Caps will have to reset. Liam has it. He sends it over to Kareem. Kareem carries it in here. Stopping, turning, getting it back up the wall to Liam. And now the Caps looking to set up a little bit. Liam over to Grayson. Grayson has it, gets it down low to Kareem, and now it comes to James. Behind the net now, they get it back up the wall, and it's kept in there by Liam. Good job by Liam there, who keeps the puck in. He gets it over to Jace. Jace is going to walk in here and have a look. He gets the backhand on, but it is controlled there by the goaltender. So So some good puck movement and a couple of shots on here for the Caps on the power play. "24 seconds remain, though, on the power play opportunity. It's Kai now, along with Jax and Walker, Peter, and Ellis. Comes back to Ellis. Ellis from the line sends it over to Kai. Kai back to Ellis. Ellis sends a shot towards the net. Bouncer there goes to the wall, and it is Walker who tries to dangle it into the slot. Now from the high slot, Kai's shot is interrupted. Peter now battles for that puck below the goal line, and it's kept in the zone there. Now in the high slot, it is Peter. Now it's Kai. Back to even strength here. Caps have to be careful. Now the shot from Kai goes over the crossbar, and the Avs race up the ice here through the neutral zone. And it's broken up there by Ellis. Now it's Kai who picks it up. And it's sent up the wall, and it's Duran who carries it forward. But that is the end of the second period. So after 2, the score is 1 for the visiting Avalanche, nothing for the Caps. Shots are 14 apiece, and a tight game here going into the third period. So back for the start of the third period here of this 1-goal game. Not a ton of chances in this one so far. It's been a lot of tight checking. Kai, Grayson, and Harrison along with Liam and Ellis to start this off here. And it's Liam who sends it forward off the face-off. Picked up here by the Avs, and it's kept in the zone, at least for the moment, by the Caps. Now back on an Avs stick, and it comes to Liam, who tries to keep it in, and now it's sent all the way down the ice. We'll have an icing call here, and a face-off now in the offensive zone. So Kareem now along with Jackson, James, Declan, and Kaylee on the face-off. It's picked up by James, who walks in. Oh, and that's interrupted there by a defensive stick. Good chance there for the Caps off that face-off. Now still in the zone in the corner. They battle for it. And it's the Avs who come up with it, at least for the moment. Continuing to battle, though, there is Jax. And now carried forward by the Avs. Declan stops it there. And it's pushed forward here by the Avs, who carried into the zone. Behind the net now, it's Kaylee. Kaylee sends it off the wall, but it's kept in, at least for the moment. So Kaylee swoops in. Now Kareem comes in as well. He picks it up here and looks to carry this puck forward. He gets it up to Jax. Jax now skates forward, gains the line, and sends it in. It's played by a high stick, but now down the ice we'll have icing here. And another offensive zone face-off. So now it's Jace, Peter, and Xander along with Ellis and Duran off the face-off. It's controlled here by the Caps behind the net, by the Avs behind the net, who send it out of the zone. Ellis stops it there, and now it's Peter who begins to work it forward. Sending it into the corner now is Peter. And they battle for it there. Now it's the Avs who carried into the zone. Dangerous chance there as that puck was loose for a moment in front of the net, but now it's Peter who has it, and he chips it forward for Xander. Xander in the corner. Now it's taken away by the Avs. They send it forward for Liam. Liam sends it forward for Jace. Jace now finds Xander. Xander looks to chip one in on the backhand, and it's gloved down there by the Avs goaltender. So Caps get a change in here. It's Kai Walker and Grayson along with Liam and Theo. 12:10 to go in the third. Off the face-off, it comes back behind the net for the Avs. Now it's Kai who works on it, but it is sent over the line. Theo retreats here with the puck. And he sends it across for Liam, who gets it up. And now over the line, it is Grayson who chases it. Behind the net, the Avs look to break it out. It comes to the wall. Sent back behind the net here by the Avs. They'll look to break out again. And it comes as far as the blue line, where Liam sends it towards the net. Now in the corner, Grayson will pick it up. And he sends it off the wall to Theo. Theo across to Liam. Liam sends it across the high slot and into the corner. And now, nice work there by Kai to slow that up. Now across the ice, the Avs bring it in the zone. They look to make a change here. It's chipped forward and now broken up in the high slot. A dangerous chance. Turnaround try now. And you have an Avs player that caught one up high, but it's Grayson who carries this puck forward. And Grayson sends it in deep. Giving chase here is Kareem, who will get to this puck first. But it's taken away by an Avs player. Now sent off the wall, where Kaylee will pick it up and send it back. Harrison picks it up, and now it'll be Kareem who carries it forward. And Kareem carries the puck in and sends one wide of net across the face of the goal, and now it comes over the line, and we have a offside call. So James, Harrison, and Kareem now along with Kaylee and Declan for this neutral zone face-off. One back there to Kaylee, who gets it over the line. But they come in offside. Goes into the zone now. James will chase it into the zone. Behind the net now, James has it. They look to get it to the high slot where Declan sends a shot towards the net. It's stopped there, and Kane chases it in the corner. It comes to the wall, and now it's taken away by the Avs, who carry it through neutral ice and send it in deep. Kaylee picks this up behind the net and begins to race forward now. Kaylee has it taken off her stick there, but it's broken up now by Kareem. And Kareem tries to kick this puck forward. Now it's pushed forward by Kaylee, and finally in the zone there where James sends it into the corner, but it's the Avs who have it there. Down the ice it comes here as the Avs send it in deep. Declan sends it around now, but it'll be played in the corner by the Avs. Kaylee gets there and battles for it. And they work to dig it out. 3 red jerseys there. It's Kareem, Declan, and Kaylee, but the puck is pinned up. Avs wouldn't mind killing some time here. Now it's Declan who has him. He gets it up the wall to Harrison. Behind the net now, it's Declan that works for it. Still battling for it there. The Avs come out with it. And now they hit a man in the high slot. Comes to Kaylee, but it's bouncing over her stick, sent in on net. And now it's covered up by Jackson. Let's go, Cats! The face-off there, it is Xander who carries it forward. Xander now has a teammate with him. Oh, and it just came across for Jax, but now it's out of the zone where Jace has it and sends it right back for Xander. Xander carries it in, and he stops and looks to get one towards the front. It bounces there as the goaltender sticked it around, but it's cleared out. Now it's Ellis who has it on the wall. She leaves for Jax. Jax sends it back down low for Xander. Xander gets it to Ellis, who is below the goal line. And now it comes back where Duran will work to keep it in, but it's carried by the Avs here, who send one off the crossbar. Dangerous chance there for the Avs. Now up high, the Avs look to send one towards the net, and it's padded to the side by Jackson. Ellis will come back for this one and send it up the wall to Jax. Jax picks it up here and sends it forward for Xander. Xander will chase it below the goal line. And coming in now to support is Kai. Kai picks it up below the goal line, looks to get it towards the front, and he's got an Av on him there. Grayson comes in to help out. Pinned up on the wall is Kai. Grayson now works for it, but it's taken away by the Avs here. And it's Liam who breaks it up there. Peter sends it across the ice. But the Avs will pick it up. Kept in at the blue line, at least for the moment. Now it's sent out, and it's Liam who works on it on the wall. Now carrying it forward is Grayson. Grayson has it on the wall, but it's swatted away from him. And sent all the way down the ice now by the Avs, and it comes back to Jackson, who plays it for Liam. Avs get a change in here, and Liam sends it up for Kai. But now it's taken back by the Avs, who've got some fresh legs on. And they come through the neutral zone with some speed here, but they mishandle the puck, and the Caps are able to get it over the blue line. Now they reset in the neutral zone and quickly send it back into the Caps' end. in the corner. They battle for it here, and coming out with it is Harrison. Harrison hustling down the ice, and it's on Peter's stick now. They still fight for it, but it's the Avs who come out within the slot. Now it's turned over to Peter, who sends a quick backhander on. Kareem comes in here behind the net, and the Caps work to get it back, but it is sent out now, but kept in by James. James gets it to Harrison. Harrison drops for James. James works it towards the slot, still on James's stick. He sends it towards the front, and now getting to it in the corner is the Avs, and it comes back now for Declan, who does well to get that puck, and now Declan carries it forward over the line. Declan works his way towards the front, dropping it there, and now it is played below the goal line by Kareem and sent to the opposite side, where Harrison looks to keep it in, but it comes across the blue line, and it's sent out now. Across the ice it comes, and the Avs look to come down the slot. Net's empty here for the Caps. And now it's Kareem who picks up the puck and sends it up the wall for Jace. Net's empty for the Caps, who trail by a goal. 3.5 to go here. And now it comes to Kareem, who carries this puck forward. And he's going to try to go down the middle of the ice here and work his way around. He's hauled down. No call, though. And it comes back now to Ellis. Ellis sends it across for Cayley. It's kept in. Cayley sends it towards the net. Rebound chance there. They battle for it. Where's the puck? It's in! It's in! And the Caps find the late goal with the net empty as it was jammed in front. I think it might have been Jax there who hammered it home as the Caps find the late one with the goalie pulled to tie this one up in the third period with about 3 minutes and 21 seconds to go. So some nice work by the Caps there. They get the puck in deep. They get it back to the top. Ellis played it across to Cayley, who sent the shot in front, and then chaos ensued before Jax got the puck into the back of the net. We're all tied up here. 3 minutes and 15 seconds to go here in the third of a game that is now tied 1-1. Comes to the wall where Xander has it. Xander sends it forward for Jax. And Xander gets it into the zone. Picked up here by Walker, who sends it across for Liam. Liam gets it up to Xander. It's sent out here. Liam back up to Xander. There's a stick on the ice. And now the Avs look to gain the zone here. Good break up there from Liam. And again, it's broken up right at the blue line by the Caps. And nice work by Theo there to break that one up. Coming in to support is Walker. Oh, and a great chance there that they just send wide for the Avs. The Caps have to be careful here late in this game that they worked so hard to tie up. Now getting it in deep is Xander. Offside the call here. So, minute and 29 left in this one. Kareem joins Peter and Harrison along with Duran and Ellis. It comes back for Ellis, who sends it to Duran. Duran sends it up to Kareem, who gets it over the line. Now it comes out, and Duran will navigate it into the zone. Duran carries it in, sends it towards the net. It goes off the outside there. Now behind the net, it's the Avs who look to send it out, but now it's Ellis who sends one towards the net. And it is covered up there by the Avs goaltender. 1:06 to go. Offensive zone face-off here for the Caps. Kareem, Peter, Harrison, Declan, and Kaylee now. And Kareem wins it back to Declan, who gets it across to Kaylee. And it comes to the front where it's on Peter's stick. And Peter sends it just wide of the net. Now behind the net, it's the Avs who look to get it out. And they come up the ice now. And it'll be broken up there. And the Avs carry it in now. They send one in on Jackson. The rebound try there was loose for a moment. Now it comes to the wall. And on the wall, it's picked up by the Avs, who look to curl in, and they send one wide and high. But the Caps have to be careful here as the Avs are moving the puck around in their zone. Backhand try now, and it's taken away by Harrison. And Harrison sends it down the ice. Icing will be the call here with about 17 seconds to go in the third. So now it is Kai Grayson. Well, we have a timeout now with just under 17 seconds to go in this important defensive zone face-off for the Caps. Coach Caleb talking things over with the group that'll be on the ice here. It's Grayson, Liam, Ellis, Kai, and James. Caps want to get control of this puck and get it out of their zone here. So teams come back out for the face-off now. Guy will take this face-off. And good work there on the wall by Kai, and they get it out of the zone and down the ice, puck rolling slowly, and James chasing it there, but it'll be icing, and we'll do that face-off again with about 5 seconds to go. Kai takes his face off again now. 5 seconds here in this tied third period. And Kai wins it back behind the net. Sent to the wall here where James will get on top of it. And after 3, we are tied at 1. And so it took overtime to decide the outcome between these two teams yesterday. And this one will go to overtime again, after the Caps find a late empty net goal with about 3.5 to go to tie this one up at 1. So we'll have 5 minutes of 4-on-4 sudden death overtime. Shots after 3 periods, 20 for the Caps, 21 for the Avs. So now it's Jace, Kareem, Theo, and Liam to start off this overtime period. Puck is dropped here and it comes to the wall. And now it's the Avs who possess. They send it across the ice. They carry it forward here. Look to set up their entry. Now carrying it in, or not, are the Avs. Once again, trying to make entry. It's turned over here to the Caps where Liam will pick it up. And Liam now sends it over to Theo. Theo sends it across the ice for Kareem. And Kareem will skate with it here. He'll try to get it in deep. Now moving his feet behind the net. Still on the puck there. Jace picks it up. And it's taken away here. Kept in by Liam, though, on the wall, at least for the moment. Good work by Liam there to keep it in. Jace now as well. Now it's taken back by the Avs. And the Avs send it up the ice. They reset here. And slow pace here in overtime, but it's now picked up and turned over as Jace picks up the puck. He gives to Ellis, who joins. And now it's sent up for Harrison. Harrison losing an edge there. And it is taken away here by the Avs. Broken up on the wall there by Harrison, who gets it up for Peter. Avs now look to control and carry through the neutral zone. Avs now gain the zone and from distance send it towards the net. But it goes to the corner where Peter goes off the referee and gets back to the Avs now, who have it behind the net. And battling for it there is Ellis. They try to get it to the front. Oh, and it comes off of Jackson's mask and is quickly taken away there by Harrison. And now it's sent back in by the Avs. Cayley chases it there and drops it for Ellis. They continue to battle for it in the corner. Now it's picked up by Xander, and they try to get it out. It's kept in at the line. Now it's taken away by Xander, and Xander's off to the races. Xander's working his way in. Xander still on top of the puck, but it is covered up there by the Avs. Now it's Kai that comes out along with Xander, Liam, and Declan for this face-off. 2:08 to go in this overtime frame. It's one back to Liam. Liam sends a shot towards the net, and it's gloved there by the goaltender. Now, again on the face-off, it's chipped forward there by Liam. And now behind the net, it's the Avs who look to send it forward. Nicely played there by Liam to slow up that advance. Now the Avs have it in. They look to send one short side in on net. Stopped there by Jackson, and it's taken away here by Liam. It comes across the blue line, but it's recollected by the Avs. Back on the Avs stick now, and they look to get it into the zone. At center ice, they recollect. Can't get in here. They send towards the front, and it comes all the way out. Chasing here is Xander. And now the Caps will make a partial change here as Ellis and Jace join on the ice, but the Caps have to be careful as the Avs still have it in the zone. They send one in on Jackson, and he makes the stop there with 54 seconds to go in this overtime period. So now it's Karim, Jace, Ellis, and Duran, and it goes to the corner here where Karim battles for it. He kicks it forward for Duran, and Duran sends it forward now for Karim, and Karim begins to work his way up the ice, and he sends it forward for Ellis. Ellis now tangled down, no call here, and that was probably one of the more obvious penalties of the game. Avs now have it, and they look to carry it forward. They may have one more rush chance here in overtime. Caps have to be careful here. Behind the net they have it. And now it's on Karim's stick. He'll just pin it up there. This one will end in a 1-1 tie as no goals are scored here in overtime. Caps did well to battle back and salvage a point out of this game as they were trailing 1-0 for most of it, and they found a late goal to tie it up. So they end up getting points out of 2 of their 2 games here this weekend in important divisional games. So we'll see you next week, where the Caps will be traveling to Nashville, Tennessee for a tournament there.